More Than Money. I'm Mark Manella.
Stephen Ballets.
And we're glad you're joining us today. Sorry we missed last week.
Yeah,
we were kind of busy last week. Part of it being...
Oh, well, so we had something fun happen this week, and we went to the Great Homeschooling Convention.
Yeah, the Great Homeschooling Convention,
yeah,
right?
It was amazing.
It was, absolutely. The stuff they have there for homeschoolers to help them to raise their children, and the kids that we met, how smart they were.
Yeah.
I would think
impressed.
every college would be seeking after homeschoolers.
Yeah.
But we were at the Great Homeschooling Convention with the Timothy Plan, the Timothy Plan mutual funds. And first question would be, why were we at the Great Homeschooling Convention since all my kids are grown and you don't have any?
Kids. Yeah.
And secondly, why with the Timothy Plan? Well, first, the Homeschooling Convention.
Yeah.
There's a large portion of homeschoolers who are Christians.
Yeah.
And great people to hang with, if you ask me. So that alone would be good. But also, they're conservative. And as conservative Christians, they want to honor God with all they do, including their investments.
Yeah.
So we were there with the Timothy Plan mutual funds because the Timothy Plan had a booth there to inform people about investing with biblical integrity. And why the Timothy Plan? Why were we there with them? I think that's a good question. First of all, because we're good friends with them.
Yeah, they're our favorites.
Everybody at the Timothy Plan, we love them. They're all great people. Art, Steve, Bonnie, everybody there, Cheryl, Doug, the whole group. I could go on and on. We just strong believers, people who love the Lord, and people who want to help people do good with what God is blessing with.
Yeah.
So we were there with them because we're friends with them, and we go way back with them also. Is another reason. And on top of that, the Timothy Plan mutual funds, they were the first.
Yeah.
They're the ones who started the whole BRI movement, the first product to come to market by prospectus to honor God in all they do. But even more important than that, it wasn't just the first, they've maintained it.
Yeah.
They set the standard on moral investing from a biblical perspective, and they've maintained that same moral perspective the whole time they've been in business. They haven't compromised. They maintained it. And that's reminds me of something else, like the Bible, maybe. So that's why we were there, and that's why we were with them. And it was a great time. We got to meet a lot of great people, got to spend some quality time with Steve Alley, the COO, and it was just all great. And but along with educating people about BRI, there was something else that happened there. And Timothy Plan has a habit of doing this kind of thing. These guys, they just don't want to share information and bore people. They want to do more, so they oftentimes give away something to make it more fun. Yeah. And this time they had a giveaway.
Yeah, so they gave away something that I wish I could have put my name in the basket.
Yeah, you
but
can't.
I can't. But so they were giving away something pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy. It's hard to see that.
It is hard to see.
Let's see if we can move that.
Yeah, you might be able to read it. So this is an original leaf from the first edition of a 1611 King James Bible. And don't believe me? Certificate of authenticity. So there you go. So the Timothy Plan was nice enough to put this raffle together, and they actually Steve thought it was a good idea for us to do this on More Than Money Live.
Yeah, instead of doing it at the booth after the conference closed and doing it in silence and then contacting the winner. Yeah. How about we do it live on More Than Money Livecast? And so
we actually had a decent amount of people in here, and all these have been mixed up. I'll do it again.
Okay,
That's
so let's shake these up.
Yeah.
And we're actually going to do the drawing for the Timothy Plan for the one of the visitors to the booth could win that. Turn your back. You got to mix it up. Okay.
So, all right.
And so we're drawing for the winner of the.
All right. The winner is
the 1611 King James Bible leaf.
Rachel C. from Florissant.
Rachel C. We'll be getting in contact with you to get this delivered to you, and congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Isn't that neat? So who thought they'd be watching More Than Money and we'd be giving away ancient Bible worth thousands of dollars, leafs worth thousands of dollars on the air? Well, we didn't give it away. The Timothy Plan did.
Well, what's the other exciting piece to this? So the people who did not happen to win this, they have been entered to win something else. It's automatic win.
It's an automatic win, and even, including this winner.
Yeah.
Everybody who entered this raffle actually wins something. And what is it that they're going to win?
Oh, I don't know. It's I believe it is a copy, signed copy of Mark Manella's soon-to-be released book on investing with biblical integrity.
So we'll be in contact with everybody about that too. I hope you enjoy the book, and I hope hope our winner here, Rachel, you display this leaf with pride because it is awesome. It is an awesome thing to have something so precious. And this one is Psalms, right? Psalms.
It is Psalms. It's Psalms 74 and 75.
So you're going to enjoy it. It's hard to read in that old English.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's cool to look at. You know, there wasn't just a giveaway there, and it wasn't just fun. It was fun. It was fun. But there was more. I actually have some takeaways from it. Okay. Not only were we sharing insights about investing with biblical integrity, helping people understand it, but I'd like to share a few things I'm taking away from that homeschooler convention. First, the awareness of biblical responsible investing was incredible. Out of all the people who came by the booth, I'd say 70% of them were already online to invest with biblical integrity. They were already like, that's what I want to do. I've thought about that. Yeah. You know, I've looked into that a little bit. Those kind of comments came through. Now, why is that such a big deal? These are, you know, majority Christian people. I can tell you 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and 20 years ago, nobody heard of it. It was something new to everybody in the Christian community. Now we're seeing that it's become almost mainstream to understand that everything we do in life is either an act of worship or an act of rebellion, including our investments. And most Christians want to honor God, even with their investments. That's what was the first takeaway I had. Now, the second takeaway, kind of on that, but it's even more exciting. All right. And that was the young people there, the kids that the homeschooling moms dragged with them. They were great. We got to talk to a lot. In fact, we did some videos, but we failed to get releases so that we could show them. But one of the young men that we spoke to, Caleb,
he's 13.
13. He does trading simulation online. He doesn't actually have trading accounts. He just does trading simulations. But when we talked to him, well, what was his criteria? He even brought up things that did not offend God. And things that were in alignment with his belief. I mean, think about this. We're talking about a 13, 14-year-old who really has yet to have real-world experience with stock market, with Wall Street, with the depth of greed and fear that comes with that. And he's already set his mind on God. This encouraged me so much that I really got chills when it happened, when we were videotaping it, because I thought it would be one of those things where we had this little interview. Here's a savvy young man who likes to play with his investment games, and I would turn him on to biblical responsible investing, and he was already there. It was so excited, and that made me excited. The point is that it's becoming Christian mainstream. And I think part of it is because the world has gotten so divided that it's the anger, the fear, the greed, the ugliness of non-kingdom people has gotten so intense that it has forced kingdom people to actually be bolder in their faith and start questioning their faith more. And in doing so, the lines have been drawn more clearly than ever before. My question to you is, have you drawn that line in your portfolio? Have you drawn that line to where you won't compromise your Christian values and therefore compromise causing people to stumble or encouraging people to stumble on their walk with Christ or towards their walk with Christ? This is the kind of thing. I know a 13-year-old has already done that, and it's very exciting.
That's why this was our Mark and my first homeschooling conference that we went to.
Yeah, we may do a lot more now.
It was very eye-opening. Again, thank you to the Timothy Plan for having us.
Absolutely.
It was amazing. It did a lot for my heart to see the people.
By the way, that's the Timothy Plan's website. You ought to go out to it.
Yeah.
TimothyPlan.com.
Yeah. So it's going to be on the Facebook page as well. We did an interview with Mark and Steve Alley, the COO of Timothy Plan. So if you want to see that, we'll be posting it, I would say, right after the show.
That'll be great.
It'll be exciting.
It's a good interview. Steve's a great guy. He loves the Lord, and
Yeah.
he's intelligent, and he's rather handsome too.
Yeah.
He's probably embarrassed that I said that. So you might want to look that up as soon as you can. With that said, oh, go ahead.
I just want to remind you again, congratulations to Rachel for winning this lovely piece.
Absolutely.
And we'll be getting a hold of you. We'll be getting a hold of everybody who signed up. We'll be getting a hold of you and
To let you
getting
know how to get your
copy of-
future gift.
Yeah.
All right. With that said, we do hope that you understand that life is
So much more.
God than money. God bless.